Hi, this is Piers Farthing, and this is my section of the Des 2 level design project, our game and adventure. This is the intro to my level. One thing I focused on was trying to have like a more light-hearted design, and my color play and everything is a lot brighter and more saturated. In this entry level, one thing I focused on was that the sun was kind of in your line of vision and draws your eye with these lines from the trees to our focal point, which is that old like wizard's library building up there, which we'll explore more in just a minute. I focused on giving some atmosphere here, just of this like tranquil breeze going with this river flowing here. If players choose to, they might come over here and see that we have off in the distance kind of like a nice view of a mountainscape framed by these tree canopies here. I thought that the shadow gained by these trees paired with the brightness and the distance would really kind of like draw your eye and put like a picturesque video here. I then put leading lines that guide the player with this broken tree and these rocks and everything to kind of turn their perspective around this way as they come back. And as we guide back this way, we see like this fallen tree and a rock wall and everything. I tried to build like natural walls in here with shadow and with like the tree line and all that to kind of guide the player like, oh, this is my next way to go. So as we climb onto these like carved stones here, we can move our way through the entry of this level. As you can see, we get the vines and the walls and the rock formations and everything. And push through along this scape, and you can find the entryway of the library. We have our hanging vines to show that it's been overgrown. Like once upon a time, this place was inhabited by wizards or scholars of some kind, but as time has gone on, it's been slowly reclaimed by the wilderness, by the forest that surrounds it. We have a little bit of sections where we can peek back at our, like how far we've come through the level and see our entryway and see the mountains in the distance. It seems like this guy might have left in a hurry. He left his book out here, or maybe he passed on, like still at his desk. We have some wreckage, some rubble, trees busting through the windows here before we proceed. One of my major focal designs in this level was just that things are getting darker. We have like kind of a transition from a very bright, like happy area to one that's starting to have a little bit more mystery, a little bit more darkness. You got like grass like coming into the seams and everything, like overgrowing the area. And then we can kind of see like what lies beyond. It's smoke and destruction beyond this point. So let's go further. So as we emerge from our focal point of the level, being the library, we come into a more destructive landscape. We see that this old tower is being burned down. We see that there is a lot of fire in this forest going everywhere. As we progress to this next design area, we are met with a tighter canopy of trees. It blocks out a lot of the light, so we're in this flame and shadow and darkness. And with a more narrow escape to kind of like give you that claustrophobic feel, like, oh gosh, I gotta get out of here, I gotta get out of here. So it adds like an air of tension. And so as you emerge, I kind of did like a juxtaposition of design here. So I wanted to do like a large circle area. Circles generally represent like safety. But in this instance, the circle is broken by a lot of destruction, by a lot of fire. So it's like what was once a safe space is now overrun with a little bit of danger and a little bit of like really like negative design space. And then as we emerge, I did a ramp just so that you're ascending out of this complicated area, out of this like danger zone, and you're coming to our end point of the game. You'll come to the lodge, and in the lodge, everything is safe, the game is over, and you have succeeded in beating adventure. All right, thanks.